Are you ready to elevate your craft as a hair cutter? I want to help you learn scissor control. I'm Sam Zorn, and in this presentation, I will discuss why scissor control is necessary in our pursuit of haircutting mastery, what exactly is correct scissor control, and how mastering this technique can be achieved. So if at any time you have any questions, just feel free to ask me, okay? So why is scissor control necessary in our pursuit of haircutting mastery? So literally anyone can grab a pair of scissors and go up to anyone and cut somebody's hair, and they can call themselves a hair cutter. As professional licensed hairstylists, I think it is our goal to constantly improve our craft. So as in all crafts, every detail should be simplified to its most basic form and perfected. This is how we improve. So in hair cutting, these details could also be hand control, comb control, body position, and posture. So proper scissor control is a necessary piece of haircutting mastery. So what exactly is scissor control? Well, let's first discuss the anatomy of a haircutting scissor. So as you can see by this lovely diagram here, this is the stationary blade. This is the finger rest. This is where your ring finger is inserted, and this is the tang where your pinky rests. So this is the moving blade here, and this is where your thumb rests. So when you are cutting, the stationary blade should not move. The only thing that should be moving is the moving blade and your thumb. I will demonstrate this for you. So the cutting action goes like this. Stationary blade stays still, the moving blade opens and closes. So this is an important part of cutting because it keeps our safety in perspective, because when we're cutting palm to palm or overhand, it's a good practice to rest your stationary blade against your hand. So if you're just chomping recklessly, it's very easy to lose a piece of your knuckle or the inside of your hand. This is also important in cutting over comb, because the stationary blade needs to be aligned with the spine of the comb, which makes our haircuts more precise and smoother.
Are you putting the blade on the comb itself?
You can definitely rest the stationary blade in line with the spine. So that will help that action just move a little more seamless. Another reason why scissor control is important when we are doing point cutting, it's very important to know exactly where you're cutting and when you're cutting. So the only part where this is causing a cut is when these two blades intersect. So depending on how precise your haircut is, that can be very important. So the moving blade and your thumb are the only moving parts creating a precise and efficient haircut. So how do we achieve correct scissor control? So as with all skills, this takes practice. So practice makes perfect. So I think we should perfect each practice we're doing and think of it as perfect practice makes perfect. So many hairstylists have learned to cut hair, and when they're learning, they're thrown with all these techniques and ideas. And sometimes this technique of scissor control is lost in the mix. So oftentimes we're learning to cut, and we're not perfecting each little nuance. So, at this time, I'd like my audience who brought their shears with them to go ahead and get their scissors out, put them on, and let's practice this together. So let's keep that stationary blade stationary and only move the moving blade. So it can be kind of difficult to really concentrate on that and focus on that and keep that hand from moving. Very good. So if this is an important aspect of your cutting career, this is going to take some work beyond work. So one way that we can practice at home is to rest the scissor on your hand and practice moving that blade open and closed. Another nice technique is resting it underneath a ledge so you can sit there and watch some TV and mindlessly practice this technique. So this is not only helping you keep your hand still, but it's helping create some muscle memory in your thumb. So perfect practice makes perfect. It just takes desire and action. So in review, proper scissor control is a necessary piece of haircutting mastery. The moving blade and your thumb are the only moving parts, creating a precise, efficient cut, and perfect practice makes perfect. So my goal is to help you learn proper scissor control. I hope this presentation has better equipped your journey to mastering your craft. Thank you.
Well, thank you.